sorry about that. I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, well, hey, is it even safe to transport to a place like this?
I scanned the situation before coming in, so I had a good idea what to expect. At least now that this planet's part of this mess, we don't have to hide anything anymore.
True enough. But I bet you that Mr. Super Square Champion of the UP3 would disagree with me.
We have no choice.
Very funny. Who's that girl?
Yeah, sorry. I'm slacking in my introductions. This here's the leader of Quark, Marie.
What?
The boss lady.
I'm Trador, but please call me...
Traitor, really?
I know who you are. Fate Line God, the only son of the Universal Authority on Symbological Genetics, Professor Robert Line God. Born on Earth, currently 19 years of age. Favorite sport? Basketball. Position? Point guard. Your favorite food is?
Hang on just a second.
I did some research.
Is somebody going to explain this? What's going on? Who is she? How did she just appear here? So I take it you're not all from Greeton after all. Come on, answer me. No more concealing the truth.
That is enough, Lady Nell.
But Your Majesty!
I said that is enough.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Girl, you got some heavy footsteps too.
I know not who you are, but it is certain that you are one of their acquaintances. I would hear an explanation of you now, one that makes sense to my ears.
Please forgive my rudeness, Your Majesty. But would it be all right if we talked among ourselves first? We have a lot of catching up to do. I will explain all of the details and how the facts are connected afterwards. That I promise.
So be it. Show them to the conference room.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well, that would help.
Miss Trador?
Please, just Maria's fine, if I may call you Fate.
Oh, all right then. Maria, please tell me what happened. Why did the Vendini capture my dad? What is it about me that they're so
Relax. There's no need, but first. His powers manifested, didn't...
They did. Just, he was stronger than expected. Particularly his destructive capabilities.
And his memory?
Nah, the whole thing was completely wiped from...
I see.
What in the world are you guys talking about?
Just a moment. First, I have some new...
What's the news?
You know that your father, Professor Line...
Yes?
We have learned, after investigating the situation, that
What?
Okay, we're gonna
they
have to...
grabbed her after the two of you escaped from...
They got Sophia. But what do the Vendini want with...
Same reason why they are after
You
you,
really have no-
probably.
So tell me what's...
Fine. Your father took it upon himself to...
Forbidden
That's right. He researched and designed a genetically modified living weapon, forbidden by the laws of the...
My father?
I can. After seeing what you did to that
Of course, he
Vendini
didn't
ship.
talk about it. Other than those involved, only the top levels of the Federation government...
Then how come you know about it?
I have a
I
good
was one of
suggestion.
his guinea pigs.
That's what I was thinking.
What?
And I know who the another one of them. Let's see. He has blue hair. He's wearing a white and black tank top looking top. One brown arm
I'll
thing.
never forgive them.
My dad? I
Blue
can't believe
gloves.
this. Living weapons? You?
Blue
A guinea
wristbands
pig?
on one arm.
You just look like an ordinary girl.
And yes, I'm purposely describing Fate.
Exactly.
And let's see.
Watch this.
She's gonna shoot them after using that on them. At least that middle one. And blow up the other two while at it.
What was that?
This is the power I received from the symbological genetic modifications that Professor Line... I possess the ability to manipulate the structure. So, still think I'm an ordinary...
But why would my...
And not just to me.
What?
I wasn't the only... Another came before me.
What are you saying?
Faye,
The first
you...
Me?
The first.
What are you talking about? My dad...
Yes, he would.
I can understand if you don't believe me. But if I'm not telling the truth, can you explain one thing for me? Who knocked that Vendini battleship out of the sky? Why are the Vendini so relentless in going after you, and everyone else related to the Line God? Everyone who was there knows the answers to these questions. Everyone but you, that is.
Well...
I know you don't want to admit it, but there's only one truth. I'm going to steal the Professor and everyone else back from the Vendini and ask him... But to do this, I need...
Me?
I wouldn't expect you to object to saving your father and Sophia. I know...
Of course I want to rescue them. All right.
All right.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to get...
Nell!
It doesn't matter if she hurt...
She's involved anyway.
So how are we getting off this rock?
I made arrangements. I came in a small... The Diplo will be arriving later. Everything else is up...
Your preparations are...
Yes, well...
That's right. Even if your ship can make it, how do we know the Vendini...
Right. Entering orbit, transporting, and warping out.
Even our flagship will have trouble withstanding 5 minutes of constant...
Exactly. The ideal solution would be to create some diversion from the... But, with the technology available, still, we must...
If only Fate could control his...
Even I can't completely control... Either way. Mirage, what's the strongest and most effective... I'm not saying we need to use... All we need to do is buy some time while...
Our best option is Aquaria's Runologic.
Hey, what about Deal?
You mean the Thunder Arrow?
That's the one.
I don't know how much damage it could do to the... But as far as I know, it's the most powerful...
All right. Then let's start making...
The thing is, it's still under development, and I doubt its range is long enough to reach... In any case, the weapon belongs to Aquaria.
The Vendini. You mean the...
That's right.
They're coming back?
There's no doubt of that.
And you need our Thunder Arrow.
That's about the size of it.
But I think we might need a dragon, a big-ass fucking dragon to help with carrying it. Something along the size of Alduin
I'll talk to the
or
Queen about it.
Huh?
Parthenax
Are you sure?
from Skyrim.
Honestly, one thing I do know. If that celestial ship comes back again, it will cause another and I believe that the two of you...
Thank you.
Regardless, we did promise the Queen that we'd explain...
I don't think she'll be as easy to...
True. But... If Nell is willing to believe us, then I believe she might be able to as well. Let's talk with the Queen. Queenie?
Your Majesty.
We'll explain.
Very well.
You say you're from another world. You ask us to believe this.
Silence, Lascelles.
I don't blame the skepticism with this because
Your
most, I would if I was in like a 16th century higher up position, I'd look at it with the same skepticism.
I understand your surprise. But what we speak is the truth.
This is quite sudden, not to mention quite difficult to believe.
I also agree with that statement.
However, recent events in our country leave me with no choice but...
Your Majesty, these people can be trusted.
And you say this new enemy will return again?
I think that I am their objective.
So, you are the cause of this...
I don't want to believe it myself.
Then all we have to do is hand you over to... Then they will go home, no?
I highly doubt it.
Lascelles, you are to...
Your Majesty.
To be honest, I doubt they'd leave us in one piece. They could just, as soon as they take him, blow up the whole damn planet, too.
Can we fight these...
I can't be sure, but I believe the Thunder Arrow would divert the Vendini long enough for us to leave the planet.
For the sake of our country, it might indeed be best to simply... However, it would not be proper for us to abandon you.
Your Majesty, you may...
Yes.
Your Majesty.
We are grateful.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do about it? It's not much good to us if we can't...
Yeah, I know.
There are two options I
We've
see.
got a problem!
Watch your tone.
Someone has infiltrated Cadet.
What?
Who?
It was one of those celestial ships, Your Majesty. We believe they're headed for the Sacred Orb.
The Sacred Orb?
They wear a strange kind of armor and are equipped with... The runologists have them stopped for the moment, but at this rate, they'll be at the...
Glowing weapons. They must be remnants of the Vendini.
If that's the case, why are they going after the Order?
What's Kadan and what's this?
Kadan is the holy land of our church. Holy water flows. It is said that in the hands of Aquaria's ruler, the waters of this lake which...
To the east of Aquia.
Alright, I know where we gotta go then.
I see. What in the world?
What is it?
I'm picking up an energy reading in the location you described that is too technologically advanced for this.
What?
It may be a so-called out-of-place artifact. Or, I bet the Vendini detected this sacred orb while...
So you think they're after the...
It's the most likely If you look back at history, anyone who got their hands on it would pretty much go without saying.
That's terrible. Your Majesty, we...
Yes. Take your unit and make for Cadet.
Your Majesty.
Please, wait a moment.
We'll go.
We are sorry, but responding to these thieves at Cadan...
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Aquaria's milk...
We are aware of this, but we can...
Look, I'll go to
What are you thinking?
It's my fault, the Vendini. I have to accept responsibility.
We'll go kick their ass, so that's just gonna happen.
Hey, wait a second. You mean we, right? You planning on going there alone?
He's right. Going alone would be... If you die, then I've come here for... I'm going too.
Thank you.
Yeah, we need to...
Very well. Then we should...
Your Majesty.
Yes, as the situation is grave. We give you permission to use the sealed cavern. Show them the way.
The sealed cavern?
Yes, it is a place in which... But I'm making an Do not fail us.
Your Majesty.
I have no idea where this sealed cavern is. Is it this way? Yeah, we gotta get there ASAP. Skill setup. Let me see, aiming device. What? There. There. And if they find out about this passageway, they could surprise us from below. I'm trying to find a safe spot. Blueberries.
Here I go!
Looks like an even match. Is that all you got?
Enemy
Spear of might!
Too slow!
Aiming
Spear of might!
Aiming device!
Spear of
Aiming device!
Spear of might!
Aiming device! Aiming device!
Spear of
Aiming
might!
device! Aiming device!
Spear of might!
Silence!
Uh-oh! Scatter!
Lightning flash!
Spear of might!
Aiming device! Aiming device!
Healing!
Aiming device!
Spear of might!
Aiming device! Aiming device!
Spear of might! Electric
Aiming device!
Lightning flash! Is that all you got?
Boron, know your enemy before you strike the first blow.
Alright, so. Okay, so. I might not just trying to figure out where to go. When in doubt, just hold down the run button in a direction.
Bring it on!
Hammer of might! Spear of might!
Aiming device! Yes!
Spear of might!
Right there!
Yes!
Yes!
Spear of might!
Aiming device!
Hammer of might!
Aiming device! Right there!
Fuck.
Aiming device! Right there!
Spear of might!
Aiming device!
Spear of might!
Aiming device! Aiming device! Aiming device!
Spear of might! Electric fist! Spear of might! Boron, know
Alright, there's a save point. I'm gonna save, and I will see you all in the next video.